Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thinking of myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just the numbness pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
Yo.
What's
we got.
up? What's up? What's up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Hey, listen. Hey, I've been going Facebook Live by myself a whole lot lately. So since we but I'm about to be on some real stuff though. So I'm gonna go and get it set it off. I'm gonna jump it off right off rip. I wanna send a shout out, and I ain't saying no names, to a few people that called me up and told me that I should hurry up and get back to Flint and run for my cousin empty seat. That seat never was. I mean, that was my cousin's seat. That never crossed my mind while he was in that seat. To even though I didn't agree with his every move in that seat, I did support him in that seat.
Right.
And we had very positive conversations.
Hey, Rich, let me talk
I
about
want to
PB.
leave it at that.
We are talking about
everybody that knows me know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Brian Nolan.
Peace, brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, they know, but let me say this. Right now,
we on Flint after dark. We do what we want to on here. Go ahead.
I'm real. I'm letting y'all. I'm starting top, going in on city council.
Okay.
I'm starting off the number 1.
The clown
it is
show.
Wrong. And I bring no name.
We got to rename that this year.
It's wrong. It is wrong for anybody to assume that I didn't communicate with my cousin Brian Nolan. And then I did. And I had conversations the same way I have conversations made. And not only am I planning on making sure and helping that they build that gym in back of Burston where the baseball diamond is, and
what happened?
See, Rich Johnny with that bootleg ass Wi-Fi.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I am going until he reconnects with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something that I do agree with him on, and that is this: there's no way possible they could give his cousin's name to the They can never put his name to Burston. They can actually memorialize him in Burston for the simple fact of it was so many great names that came prior to him trying to be representing Burston. But that field that he's talking about, they need to honor him and give that name that field after Brian B.B. Nolan.
Right.
They do need to do that one. Because there's a lot of names that become before Brian that really put in some real work up at Burston. You know, as far as when Flint still had Burston. You know, I mean, back even in my age bracket, your age bracket, you got to look at the Darrell's Granddaddy Bumper. You got to look at the guys that trained Clarissa. It's a bunch of big people. It's a lot of people that really was supporting and really getting some work in with Burston that came prior to him as far as Burston. I do believe that the city of Flint, I have no problem with calling out names. And y'all know that. That's why I'm queen all things on here that way. I do feel that Sheldon hands out keys all the doggone time. Clarissa do support whatever he got doing on proof on that. She got a sign. Okay, y'all can give BB a street too. As far as I'm concerned, y'all can't give BB a street. Y'all can call it Nola Drive, whatever you want to. Mr. And when I'm saying BB, I'm referring to Mr. Brian Nolden that we just lost here recently. That was our county commissioner. He also deserves to have his name on that field that on them babies that he loves so much.
On his baby, yeah.
If you're gonna do anything, y'all name it after him. Now, y'all got that straight out my mouth. Nobody, he deserves his name on that building. On that,
man, and it's going there. It's gonna be there
on that project. And y'all, please put his legacy up in Burston, because he really did support and really did work at making sure
that. Hey, listen,
Burston.
We ain't gonna. I ain't gonna talk about Burston. I'm gonna talk about his baby. That was his pride. That was his joy. That was his conversation. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, that was his conversation. That building, no matter who you were, that building,
right,
that Red Center. No matter what else you talked about when you had your governor running to whatever, whoever ran through there. That's his baby. That's my baby.
Right. That was his baby. That's his legacy. And they got enough money to do it. Flint, don't get on here and play like you ain't got enough money.
And he built his baby.
Going on,
hey, listen,
getting it taken care of, and y'all make sure y'all name it after him too.
The last time that one of my friends seen BB was at the city council meeting, when the city council meeting voted to give BB whatever the last $1 million that they needed to say job well done. And I got something. I'm good. I'm good on that. But BB told her that he didn't even have to go up to the microphone.
Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
Hands down, including me. But mine wasn't all the way down. I ain't gonna lie. But hands down, that money that the last it wasn't but a couple million. The last couple million came out of the Harper Fund.
And I believe that.
I don't want to talk about the Harper Funds now. Damn, they made me bring up the Harper Fund. But we got to come back to the Harper Fund because I want to keep talking about BB and they'll Jim. Now listen,
please do go back to that. Because y'all know I'm not. I don't do politics like that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. If y'all seen the list of those people that were immediately eligible for those ARPA funds and are being granted, those ARPA funds are already rich. They got my foundation down there, a Flint Building Commission down there. Everybody that already got money in this city, they gave them some more money.
We lost the game. We lost the game.
My thing is this.
That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. When I was telling people to stand up and demand,
I want the.
I gotta be mad because I was silenced and I was blackballed and I was lied on and my subject was changed.
Well, they did that with everybody that applied for this stuff.
But it don't matter.
And
but
then
when you
got people
stuff like
that standing up and behind this.
Levita,
they trying to clear it. Like
Levita, do you recognize the big difference between everybody having a zero balance of water account versus people getting water shut off? Do you see how big of a difference that is?
Yes,
that's a huge difference.
And they argue you down about this.
That's exactly what the city missed out on demanding. Exactly what he missed out on demanding. After Dan Kildee said it could be done, Eric May said it could be done, the CFO of Flint said it could be done.
It's enough money down there for it to get done.
But the
You know
people,
why?
but the
I
people,
did
but the
peep this
people,
much.
but the
I
people
peeped
didn't
this
stand
much.
up and demand that it get done, and it didn't get done. Now
Yes,
half
but
of the
you know
money
what
is
I
gone,
have paid
and the other
attention
half is
to?
basically like y'all just said is gone.
Right. But you know what's sad about all of this? Them ninjas want to raise. Listen, I stopped watching it. I actually did watch a piece of it this Monday. It's people on there that's making $99,000 a year, but you ain't did $99,000 a year worth of job. Then they had the nerve to get on there and compare these other people's salary to the city manager. They had the nerve to get on here and compare his salary to people in Royal Oak. Listen, boo-boo, some of us ain't never just lived in Flint. I left Royal Oak 6 years ago to come back here to care for my parents. Okay, I got the address. Y'all could Google me. Y'all know my name. Check out my addresses. I lived in not only Oakland County for over 9 years, I lived in Wayne County because I came home out of Fairfax community over there around the corner from Meridian Drive in Wayne. You look that up. The rent back then was $2,000, but you better believe it was worth it. Y'all comparing Little Flint to real suburban areas. This man wants a raise. They can get up to $150,000. What have you done? Nobody showed up down there for none of these doggone meetings. Half of these people be in attendance, and y'all worried about some doggone raises because of the cost of living. Okay, you want to raise Social Security, something I am interested in, because I am a disabled citizen still residing in this city and in the township. When you reach out for assistance with this city, you know what they tell you. Where you staying at is unaffordable. Do you believe that? The state of Michigan got the nerve to tell people with Social Security that you're living, if you're paying anywhere from $700 to $1,000 in rent, it's unaffordable for you to stay there. Well, they told me that when it was down to $6 something. I'm fixing to live somewhere. I have a health condition. I need to live in a city as to where I need to live in a section of this city as to where if I call the police, they're going to come. If I call an ambulance, it's going to show up. Okay, today is the very first time in history I can say I did go travel over onto the north end of town to check on the properties that's over on that end, and I was passing Fleming, going to, I guess, the First Street Class. I can't remember what the First Street Class Fleming. I see they closed the Paradise Liquor Store. But do y'all believe that there's a house right there on the corner from where that meat market used to be? It wasn't one ambulance there. It
talking
was
about
two.
Burgess. You talking about Burgess.
It was
Burgess.
2 MMS ambulances at this house. I almost passed out. I'm like, who is this person? Do the president live in this house over here on the corner? It's not one ambulance, but it's 2 up over here to
didn't
make
the city
sure
of
whoever
Flint
that
just
was
hire
getting in and out.
Bank?
Huh?
Don't Bank work for the city of Flint? Don't Banks work for the city of Flint or the county or something? I heard something about them getting some kind of contract.
I don't know, but I know I seen 2 ambulances at one.
I don't remember the name. Can't really recall the name of his company.
I have
but I'm
never
positive.
seen 2 ambulances at nobody's
house. You talking about Sheldon Banks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think he's contracted with. Yes, he is contracted with them. He is. He got something to do with that. He is in that. I remember it being brought up. I do remember that being brought up. But I have a big problem with them down there patting themselves on the back. And I do give Mr. Mays another. I give a shout out to him once again because he saw something disturbingly wrong with that when they brought it to the table too. Okay, what make y'all think y'all supposed to be getting a cost of living raise and you not doing your full capacity of your job for the citizens in the city. Number one.
Why don't you think of other places you can move that money? You know,
Like to
like
the citizens. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all something.
like
When it comes down to developmental improvements, the citizens in this city are supposed. What they trying to do to this city is suburbanize it. Let's go and just keep it 100. My thing is this: if you still have residents here that own their home and they're paying their taxes to be in their homes, a lot of people that's paying taxes to be in the city of Flint aren't delinquent. They're not delinquent, but those funds that they're giving out down there for those ARPA funds are supposed to be for people to renovate their homes enough to where they fit into a
man, those
suburban
Harper funds
community.
are where. Let me tell you,
They got these ARPA
stop
funds
saying
and
Harper.
think it's their money.
Stop saying Harper.
I
Pandemic
said
relief.
Harper.
What? Stop saying that. Pandemic relief. That's what those funds
They
are.
spent up the
Nah,
pandemic
man,
relief money.
that's the
They been
American
did it.
Rescue
Who did that?
Plan.
They didn't serve nobody with that pandemic relief money
That's the
except if
They
that's the
you had
changed
a
the
American.
relative that
name.
died.
They changed the name.
Yes, but my thing is this:
So
how
wait a minute.
y'all gonna go through
Hold on.
something
Hey,
for
So
your
you
hold
telling
on.
family
Let
me?
me
to
So
say
be?
something. Let me say
so
something
you
right quick.
telling
Hold on.
me we
Let
spent
me say something right
98?
quick.
We spent 98 million plus
Hey, let me say
44
something.
million. Plus no plus
You,
40.
hey, hold on, man. Let me say something. Hey, Rich Corpus, you crackhead, pedophile motherfucker, bitch ass nigga. Get your bitch ass off of here, bitch. You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm finna block you, bitch. You
Yeah, you got that
pedophile.
choice. This is Flint After Dark. We don't do
You a
unwanted.
pedophile, and you a motherfucking crackhead, bitch. And your
Yeah,
mama
man,
suck dick. Your
that do
mama suck
people
dick
like
for
they
crack.
do us. Talk about them and block them.
Fuck that
Talk
nigga,
about them
man.
and block them.
Fuck that nigga. Hold on, I ain't finna block
Yeah,
his
talk
bitch
about
ass.
them and block them. That's what you do.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch.
Talk
He don't
about them and
realize he
block them.
came in Flint
We
After
doing new
Dark
things in
audience. That
2023.
we're not
Talk about
biased.
them and block them.
Right.
That's why.
Don't let them
Keep it
say nothing
moving.
back.
You don't want to deal with them, and you already know you can call them out of nowhere. Because y'all know
Talk
I
all
haven't been
the trash
online.
you want to
Y'all
about them.
have to catch me up on what I done missed.
I
Because
don't
I
like him
truly
either.
haven't been online. But
Dope fiend, bitch.
that's how I got. That's how you get served this year. Either we want to do.
Yup. Yeah, he gets no love. Don't let
Fuck
him
that
come
nigga,
back
man.
in.
I don't want that bitch to come back in, old bitch ass, dope fiend ass nigga. Shit. But anyway, go ahead and talk what y'all was talking about, man. Sorry about
But
that, y'all.
man, I want to bring it back to those gyms because
And I just
in
couldn't. We cutting them off.
2024.
No, they getting cut off early. And if y'all see somebody up in here that shouldn't be up in here, or they not full of positive vibes, or they one of these assholes that's actually benefiting off our downfall, block, cut them
Man,
off.
let me tell you
We're not
something
dealing with
about us.
nothing ignorant.
Man, we get delayed views. People talk about people. Man, I still got video. I still got
Man,
videos growing
let me
that I
say
done
something
made
right
3
quick.
months ago.
Let me say something right quick. Man, fuck nigga Rich Corporate suck a dick, bitch. We on Twitch. We on Twitter. Right
We on
now.
Man,
all
I'm
We
not
on
worried
forums.
about.
YouTube. We on
Man,
We on all
YouTube.
forums.
We on all
I'm not worried
forums,
about that.
bitch. You
Yeah,
bitch
but my
ass,
thing is
dick
this:
sucking bitch ass
we are
nigga.
uncensored,
You
especially
bitch
when we
ass
all
nigga,
y'all done
man.
got all of
This,
us on the panel here. We
no,
uncensored.
they think Facebook is life, man. Facebook ain't
Yeah,
shit,
we not
man.
about no likes.
You
We not
motherfucker.
about no likes on
You
here.
bitch ass nigga.
You don't have
Man,
to
I'm about
like
Rich
shares and
Corporate suck a dick,
communication.
us.
man. Rich
It don't
Corporate
make
suck a dick,
what
bitch.
you eat. What you eat don't make
Motherfucker.
us shit. Period. Oh, period. What you eat don't make us shit. So you speak upon what you want to speak upon. And if you don't like what we doing
Man,
here,
we
take
got
your
more
ass
than
somewhere
0
else.
views, and we got more than 0 anyway. But now hold on, now let me say
Ain't
something right
nobody
quick. Then I'm
worried
gonna give
about
y'all the
that.
show because I got it. Let's get back on. Let's get back on something positive.
Let's get back on
The reason
what? Well,
why.
our unlimited topic. We on our content.
Yeah,
Let's get
go ahead.
now. The reason why I said I have been communicating, and I was looking forward to working with BB after that gym was built, was because I want at least 2 more gyms like that built. Now let me tell y'all about that gym. That gym is supposed to hold 1,600 people, which means it's not because I like y'all know that's my cousin, and y'all know my cousin, and everybody know my cousin. Ain't no use to me beating around the bush. We talked on the phone. I remember it clearly. I said, cuz, come on, man, don't give me all that stuff, and then I'll go in there, you got 2 rows of gym. How many seats? He said 1,600. Or 16,000, which I know he meant 1,600. I know he didn't say 16,000. But if he said 16,000, I'll go for that too. But I want to see that master plan doing that. But it's a 16 with some zeros behind it, more than 2.
Okay, well, 1,600 is awesome to support the children in our community.
I was satisfied
future.
with that numbers then, and I'm satisfied with it now.
Yep,
and
that's
now what that gym is supposed to be an NBA court, which means we can have pro-am games in that gym.
All right. And that's what we should
and
do.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
To people being able to get out and see the talent.
Let me tell you what I love. Let me tell you what I love most about that gym. When you cut it in half, you got 2 high school courts.
Okay.
Now you can bring your city of Flint leagues. That's why I said we need 2 more gyms. That's why I'm gonna fight, and that's why I got everybody know what seat I'm running for in 2024.
Hey man, hey, get the fuck on there and bring the boy.
So that's why
I
had that goal.
Don't do that, Tim.
Nah, man, fuck that. I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man.
Having 2 more
I'm tired of these motherfuckers,
Don't
man.
speak to Miss Boyd. Don't do that to Miss Boyd.
Man, fuck that. I tried, man.
Yelling and screaming.
I tried.
But you have to remember.
Terrence, hold on. Terrence, go. Let me have
don't do that.
Let me have about 5 more minutes, Terrence, and then you can tear up. You can talk about whoever you want.
No, don't do that to Miss Boyd. Don't do that to Miss Boyd.
Well, give me 5 more minutes.
I wouldn't entertain nobody doing that to anybody, because y'all got to remember too, this woman is accustomed to being. She doesn't understand as far as tone is concerned. Yes, when we speak as being a Black race, we have the tendency to be a lot more aggressive with what we say. We have a lot more maybe frustration or more of a higher tone or a somewhat ghetto tone, because we are of the streets and from the streets on this channel, then somebody else could try to put it in a very nice, a little nicer route than we would do. No, that's what make us hood doctors and hood specialists, because we want anybody younger than us don't have any form of college degree. We want you to read whatever we saying in content like you can read the Flint Journal. It's wrote in basic. Everything's wrote basic. So we want you to understand exactly where we coming from, why, and what's going on. But that's only one person. But baby, sometimes we too much for some of these people. That's what happened when you 100 that way. They can't handle it. So yeah, if she's feeling some type of way, if she's gotten to her feelings, saying that all we're doing is yelling on here, okay, then well maybe she just needs to go on, or maybe she in her feelings a little bit, which I've noticed a lot of people are lately. Well, we not
a lot of people in their feelings.
23.
I'm in my feelings.
I'm tired of that. I don't care about your feelings. Check yourself.
I am behaving myself, but I'm still pissed off.
It ain't got nothing to do with behavior. It's their behavior. See, they get offended by what we have to say and how we have to say it. It's not a problem with you. It's them. Nobody called anybody out by name. No, we're not finna sugarcoat nothing when we come on here. You get what you got.
It's time. Like I'm saying. I'm talking about real quality of life changes in Flint on the download that I'm trying to do, and that these people are trying to stunt my growth, and I don't like it. What I'm saying by stunt my growth is not allow me to let the real me be accepted by the unknown. They are
That's why we
influencing
not
the
giving
unknown.
I can't
And
put it no better
and
than you about this, Rich. That's what this year, let me explain that. That's what this year's content is. I think, Sean, for that should be instrumentally. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. And I'm staying as 100 as I possibly can to do
you
so.
better not try to
Because
get in the
I
way.
have that right. I have to respect me before I do all. If you want to go somewhere and get fake news, fake conversation, fake politeness, and all of this other stuff, we not for you.
No. And this is the year for sharing. If that's just
Sharing is
like that,
caring.
just like real talk. If I put something out there talking about the Democratic convention, don't push like, push share. Hell, 99% of y'all
Right.
don't
You
know
will want
about the
other
Democratic
people.
convention.
Right. Exactly.
Damn,
And you
it's
know
not,
what, T? This is
y'all. It's
something I
not
want you to
that hard,
do for me this year. You let these people voice their opinions because they being them. Let them be them, but we're not finna stop you from being you.
man. Look,
I'm not finna try to
I
stop me
need
from being
listen,
rich. I'm finna not stop me from being me. That's what make us all individuals. Either you can handle the heat or stay your ass out the kitchen. And everybody
man.
know
I'm
that we
goddamn
over here
sweating.
and
I'm
over here in
sweating,
the Flint
taking
After
off
Dark,
clothes,
we're not caring.
and then
We
some.
don't we
Hey,
don't
look.
care about that.
Hey, look.
We say stuff that
Sometimes,
people scared to say.
hey, look.
That's what make
Sometimes
a
I'm gonna
real
put so much
media
heat on
center.
them. Hey, sis. Sometimes I'm gonna put so much heat on them. I'm gonna be taking off clothes.
Well, we've been doing it. I did it when I first aired. And to prove that I couldn't been too
So
wrong for what I've aired, for what I did when I done so, guess what? They did everything to block me and T. They doing it to you. Anything that we say, I can't post I couldn't if I wanted to post a like, I couldn't do it in my doing my show. They babysit everything that come out of our mouth, any form of audio. I don't care what it is. They look it. They looking. FB looking. Somebody complaining. Somebody. That's when you know you're doing something right, boo boo. That's sad that we all got to
I don't
function on
care.
2 or 3 pages because we 100. People don't want to hear
Man, I
real.
remember. Hey, man, and some of these people be commenting. Y'all don't really want me to come out and start talking, man,
Well, see, that's
cause
what
I
I do.
can't
I
close.
love reading the comments.
Hey,
Hold
look.
on, let me go see if
Hey,
we got
look.
something in
I've
here.
been on.
I'm
I
talk
don't really.
show.
I like to type
Hey,
facts, no
everybody. Thank you
game.
for joining Flint After Dark Open
Yeah.
Adult Content Night. So we gonna speak from the streets and we gonna say
Yeah.
it however
So,
we feel like doing it.
yeah.
Y'all dealing with three different entities, 3 different personalities here. So please just be mindful and
Man,
understand that.
y'all finna have a good. Hey, Terrence, you gonna help me get those 2 rec centers? I want one of them, and Beecher, Hamady, Flint,
That sounds
and
smart. Put one in
and
each
then I want
each
another one.
location.
Then I want another one in the Flint, Grand Blanc, Burton area,
Right.
up
It
in
should
there.
be one in Beecher. It should be
And
one on the
then
east
and then
side.
from there
It
on,
should
till
be the
I
what the
left
one
you,
for the west and the south for all of these babies.
and then we may need a 4th. We can figure off a. Let's get bursted. Let's get BB baby built. In 2024, that building's getting built. I know what I'm finna be fighting for.
We fight for them to do their job. Don't ask for a raise and you've done nothing.
I'm asking the people to stop crying and listen to me and be proactive, because just like
And
I'm trying to.
whoever this rich, whoever this guy is, you know what, T? Leave him alone because he got a problem. My whole hookup and behind what's going on
He
with
can't. Hey,
that with
listen. He changed the whole format.
He don't know how
He
media
erupted the
run. He don't
subject.
understand how, especially late night media. He's not understanding how media run. Boo boo, we not on here for
you
likes.
talking about Rich Corbin now?
Yeah, my thing is we're not on here for likes.
You talking about?
And those views, they do vary. You're not gonna get
hold on, LP,
unless
LP,
you
hold on.
pull
Let
in
me
a
help y'all.
full stadium.
He
We
ain't
didn't
on
invite
here, and
everybody in here like that.
that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to talk about views and change.
Ain't nobody studying that.
The changes
we ain't
that you
on here
want to
for
make.
no popularity.
Talk about
contest.
the changes you want to make.
We're not on here for a
talk about the changes
contest.
you want to make.
Okay, Miss Boyd, it says
don't
you're talking
listen,
about the ambulance company, I heard nothing happened with that. Miss Boyd, I seen 2 ambulances at one location today.
There you go.
Me it's on Burgess. And I do want to address that. And greetings and happy New Year's to you, Queen. I do want to address that because it was on the north end of Flint, and I was very shocked to see that. I was like, wow. I mean, that's another reason why I made sure I'm staying on the township side, because if I call it's detrimental for me because of my own health condition to be somewhere where an ambulance and the police they can respond instantly. And that's not happening. That wasn't happening currently in the city of Flint. So I was glad to see not only one, but it was at least 2 ambulances at this residence. And I will further else go on to say, Miss Boyd says, I'm going to go because y'all just yelling and screaming and cursing.
No, we talking now.
See, no, we're talking. See, that's what I'm saying.
Talking
but
now.
We gotta remember,
Brenda, I love you.
Miss Boyd is very
well
man,
she a plant,
in our
man.
city.
She a distraction.
Also
she a distraction.
works for 18. Hold on, wait just a minute.
She a distraction in the plant, man.
Cut her some slack. She in a different age bracket than we in. And this might be yelling for her. No, this is my talking voice. That's why I do what I do.
I'm always yelling when I talk to Brenda. Brenda always tell me to stop yelling, even when I'm whispering. So that I'm used to it.
She don't understand. That's just the frustration and being a member.
Who cares if you made it 10 minutes ago? You could have made it at all.
Of being a black individual in this city. If you care, there's some frustration in your yelling. You're yelling because some of these people are yelling because they're not being heard.
I'm yelling because I'm going deaf. Fuck, I'm telling the truth. I'm going deaf.
Right.
I don't got nothing to do with not being heard.
We're all telling the truth. That's the thing.
I'm going deaf.
I don't have to be. My truth don't have to be sugar coated. My truth don't have to be as nice as yours. You know, hey, that I'm sorry. I'm not into brushing things up. We got a reason to be yelling here in Flint. Because the last time I checked, if we wasn't the ones yelling, nobody else is.
Hold on.
Nobody else is. I know all of us have been to City Hall.
Say that again. Rewind. Say that again.
What?
Rewind it all the way back. We got a right to be mad and loud.
Yes, we do. We do. We got a right to be mad and yelling because we're fighting for a city that's not willing to fight for themselves. That's why I said everybody here got mental illness. Only somebody mentally ill will allow their city council, allow their city to run amok of them, throw them under the bus, not give them a dime, want to profit off of it with a doggone a raise in your salary, and you got the nerve to be comparing places like Royal Oak and Gaylord and places outside. I see they didn't mention Birmingham. Some of these places are getting some of that, but guess what? Their city manager deserves the money that they get. They people show up at their city hall. They not sitting up looking like a fool around this doggone city. So if you want to quit Storm from yelling and howling, get up off y'all fat asses and go downtown. I did. I done did it more than once. They not responding to nothing going on with y'all down there because there is no presence of you. So yes, I have a reason to yell and scream and holler. I am frustrated because when we did try to band all of y'all together, that go for even anybody in any other media circuit here. I have went down there myself. Okay, I am gonna do a shout out because we're not bitter. We're not bitter, battered, bishish. I'm not gonna say the word over here. Let me explain this to you. I have looked down there, and 810 have went down there and actually started trying to cover some of the city hall meetings, town city council meetings. Y'all still, when you talking about likes and views, they still not getting up to par for Channel 12 and nowhere else, even doing their own segments of this. And still not getting the full, we're not still getting our city hall filled up with residents. It's still people just sitting there watching what the rest of the country is seeing. And that is what, as my constituent says, a clown show. It's a clown show. These people, like you said, quit calling them ARPA funds. Okay, COVID relief funds. They took COVID relief funds instead of giving assistance to the people that recovered from COVID. Oh no, they'll give you up to $10,000 if you can prove. It has to be on a death certificate that your loved one died of COVID. They will give you $10,000. But guess what? They don't even want you giving your people autopsies like that now. They'll call they death and give you estimation to go ahead on it. They want you to pay almost $400 to get an autopsy on somebody if they take them straight from a scene, if they didn't die in a hospital. Or the police, the police use those people's bodies as evidence. If they didn't find this out doing a crime, guess what? You're not getting any form of COVID relief money because guess what? There isn't any. Flint decided to use the COVID relief money and spend like $100,000 to certain folks to cut grass and pay for vehicles from out of town, putting money in people from out of town hands. Do y'all remember when Tay showed them that application, and he had every right to get on there and do so? They used his application on Channel 12, but then didn't want him to defend it. As far as those so-called ARPA funds was non-existent, but then the city council done figured out a way to spend it on their own. And then I do appreciate Miss Tanya Burns. She the one that went on there and said she got the list in the population of different communities and what their city's value was and everything that's going on with these places and what these people's salaries was. You go through Flint, don't nobody in Flint deserve to be making no $150,000 to be caring for our city. Mm-hmm. You ain't done nothing. Y'all stealing everything. How dare you insult the citizens here and think that, okay, you can bring up, oh, I found a whole lot of different, this is another council member. I ain't gonna even call her by her name. Some people you just can't even call them by their name. You know what I mean? You gotta just, this is how you stomp on somebody's toes without really stomping, okay? Let me get it done correctly. It's a council member that sits over by Mr. Mays. That's how you call people out. And she had the nerve to try to question the information that Mr. Mays and Miss Burns had Googled that was true on Google and tried to compare what they found out on Google and say it wasn't updated. Bullshit. My whole house is ran by Google. And I can prove it to you.
I gotta cut you off on that note. I gotta get out of here, y'all.
Hey, Google. Excuse me. Hello, Google.
Hey, what Kelly Flint say? I can't see that.
Turn lights off. My whole house is powered by Google while she's sitting up playing about this situation. They keep everything updated and clear on here. They turned off the lights in my living room. I got a specific light for the room that I'm in. Hold on. Hey, Google, turn off Africa. Okay. Hey, Google, turn on Africa. Don't tell me Google ain't accurate. Just prove it. Don't tell my whole house is powered by Google. So don't tell me that what they got going on is not updated or accurate. Don't insult me. Don't insult me that way. You add injury to insult, and then they wonder why we yelling and screaming. Y'all should be yelling and screaming and arguing, not only on your podcast, it's downtown.
They the ones woke up a sleeping giant. They starting that bullshit, but it's all good though.
It's gonna be all good. I'm not entertaining that this year. I'm still working on the positive vibes and the positivity that we have in this city. But instead of relying on anything going on with them, I'm sticking to relying on myself. Forget support. These people cannot give you support, and they don't understand what support is. They all mentally ill. They being pacified by
They spent
liquor,
it, Kelly. They spent all that money,
weed.
man.
They being and they done got comfortable in their situation of disappointment and don't realize that they are oppressed. You are oppressed people. You're living in primitive age things, and these people want to be paid modern day salary to keep you being a Flintstone in the dinosaur age.
Man, city council, all 9 of them motherfuckers. I ain't giving nobody no pass. All 9 of them motherfuckers.
You better hit that jet.
They all down there tap dancing. All the motherfuckers.
Yeah, we still using Quincy Murphy for the coon this year. Hey, that coon say Quincy say want to sit back coon.
He ain't the only one.
No, I know.
The only one.
It's a whole bunch of. It's all pretty much all of them. It's only a couple. It's only a couple that really stick by what's going on with them. But you know what? I'm done dealing with them. I let other media centers handle what's going on with them. I will mock you here. I will mock you on here.
I don't even watch that shit no more, man.
My family's just completely disgusted. And my thing is this: I do still have unfinished business here. And I had an ultimatum to make. I decided I am going to stay. I am going to stay, but I'm not residing directly in the city. Not ever. Y'all got stuff twisted around here. And most of these people that's working down there screaming and hollering, those are the people that need to be fined and threw under the bus. Because if you working down there at city council and your butt living in Flint Township or Grand Blanc or somewhere else like that, you need to be putting your resignation in right there now.
And look at half these motherfuckers that put their 2 cents in don't even live in Flint city limits.
Yeah, but that's I got a problem with that too. The out-of-towners, the real out-of-towners. I stay within a couple of miles of Flint city limits, but I am still Flint Township until they change it into Carmen Hills. Ain't that a lot of nerve there, bro? Listen, they had the nerve to vote over in Flint Township to rename Carmen Hills, but guess what? That Carmen High School, because they bust the students in all over the city, they still can stick their hand in the Flint city money to make sure they school keep looking like Bishop Airport.
Yeah, that motherfucker look like a college campus. You hear me?
Thank you. Oh yes. They're gonna make sure, but they don't want to be affiliated with us. They don't want to be affiliated with y'all. Now Flint Township. Now y'all making us look bad. So y'all, they want to. They change. They are changing. It's not 1, 2. It's going to be called Carmen Hills. So I'm currently residing in Carmen Hills. Okay, like that was gonna make a difference.
Hey,
like blah.
Meanwhile, you got Beecher High School moving to a damn junior high to fill up, and they be beating all those schools' asses in sports. Shout out to Beecher.
Yes,
man. And they got
shout out to Beecher. Beecher have always been extremely.
Their school ain't no bigger. Their school ain't no bigger than the house. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They deserve. They the ones deserve the school to look like an airport. You hear me? Not
right.
Boy ass down suburban.
That's all I'm asking our people to do. Hold on, just a second, baby. Let's see here. All right, Mr. Kelly, Kelly Flint. Thank you for participating in what's going on with our live. They've been stealing money for decades, and baby, you are so right. I mean, I'm going to look into these comments off and on because I am the talk show host and my own little hookup affiliated with Flint After Dark, and that's what I do. I will analog this through for y'all, where the money that was donated for the water. Listen, baby,
that
that
shit.
money gone. That money gone. And then you know what they need to be looking to, these churches. They haven't tore down or boarded up none of these churches if they got members or not.
So they
And
ain't got to
guess
pay taxes. The
right. They
churches,
gotta get in the
the
look
new
into
hustle.
some of these.
They
Right,
hustling with them
right.
churches. They hustling with them churches.
Yeah, it's a hustle going on with what's going on with some of these churches around here. I peep game
Yeah.
on that too. Y'all have to do some further research. Like I said, I don't get into the politics of any of these things, but
Hey,
I do have an
you hear
opinion.
about the one? You hear about the one pastor say he want to grow weed in the church? That
You
what's
know
his
what?
name? Goddamn, what's his name? Damn, man. This motherfucker said
What?
he want he want people to smell like weed to come to his church. I was
Listen,
like, man, these
listen,
motherfuckers.
no, listen, wait. You got to remember what kind of world we living in right now, bro.
Man,
Listen, these men walking around here with weave long as mine on, with a mustache and a beard, and I guess they allow P Valley to turn them out. So
they
why not?
do, yeah, because they
They doing it on
demasculating the
purpose.
mail.
They
They
getting
doing
away
it on
with doing
purpose.
it.
How you seen
It's all on purpose.
did you
It's
see
all on purpose. It's all
did
on
you see
purpose.
what's the name of that shit? The Black Panther. You see the Black Panther too?
Yes, I did get to see it. It was
It's a
beautiful.
bunch of it's they killed him off because he died of cancer, the real life
Right,
actor.
right, right,
So
right.
so they wrote his character off, killed him instead of getting another actor to keep him going. They killed him off, and it's a
Mhm.
bunch of LGBT. You can't call them the F word no more,
Right,
or
right.
the D word. It's a bunch of LGBTQ women controlling, running everything. They demasculating the black male.
Yeah,
They
well,
did
they
this shit
call
on
them
purpose, man.
women kings now. They call them women kings. Now they women
Whatever
kings.
they is,
They didn't actually stop
that was just
calling, as
bold.
to where I
That
had
was
a
a bold
reference
ass
to
movie.
myself as a
That was a
goddess.
bold ass
No,
movie,
you're
man.
a god. We're considered gods now. And you are correct. You are correct in all aspects of that. The thing that they got going on right now that I'm really not appreciating. I see more. I see more. And I don't care. I see more gay commercials online right now than I see
You
straight
can't say
stuff.
the G word. You can't say the G word no more.
Well, the G word, the F word, no, it is what it is. How you can't do what I'm supposed to call them? Lesbians,
You supposed
okay,
to call
the LBG, I
you
can't
supposed to
call them
call
what
them
they are.
LG. You supposed to call them LGPD.
I
Hold up,
call them whatever the
L
hell I
whatever.
want to call them now.
Shit,
I
I
know
forgot
that
that fast.
they same sex. Let's put it like this: same sex
LGBTQ.
agreements.
That's the LGBTQ. They
Okay,
added
well,
another letter.
I ain't
They
finna try to remember that because I don't participate in. I'm a straight black woman, and my thing is this. Like I said, I'm not finna be explaining to my children all of this different foolishness. My grandbabies, this different foolishness that's going on around here. It is
see.
what it is,
You got
and
to. You got to when you watching TV with your kids in the
yeah,
HIV
but no, I'm
commercial.
talking about not even so much watching
Look,
TV with my kids when I'm out in the public. They understand the commercials. I bet here they
or
understood
your
that.
grandkids or your kids, and then you got a HIV commercial come on, and you got two men kissing.
Two men
Come on,
kissing
man.
on the
Right here,
stoop.
you know what I mean? Right on
They are.
national
I
TV.
mean, they just out there. You don't even see really know. I'm saying. I mean, a man and a woman iterating on the commercials anymore. And if you do, they mix. It's a white man with a black woman, or it's a black woman with a white man. You know what I mean? Or you don't see the same race. And then when it comes down to they commercials, I'm gonna call them they. They commercials, they anywhere, they all forms of racism. All they doing is hugging and kissing and being all overly compassionate out in the public. What I have a problem with that is this right now, ladies with husbands, ladies that are dating men, or you claim these men and this, that, and the other. Where's the affection? Where's
Man,
your affection? Where's
listen.
your affection? You
You
will
got
see these people,
look.
you will see those people in the stores, they holding hands, they kiss and they are overly affectionate in the store
Hey,
in front of your
hey,
babies.
LP,
And
look, you got
you go
women.
to the store with your man or your husband or wife, and you gotta yell, George, what line you in? You done left me over in I-17. Where you at?
Hey, look, man, you got men want to be women, and you got women want to be men. That's fucked up. The world fucked up.
We living in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah.
He's definitely the last days, man.
And no, they ain't the last days. It's the beginning of something new.
Shit,
And
that's
they've been
fucked up.
saying this was the last days 2 generations ago. No, this ain't the end. This is a new
Well,
beginning
guess
for
what?
a lot of
Hey,
foolishness.
but guess what? It's the last day for the next nigga that's gonna die.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
you can't doubt that one.
Listen, you the
And the
Grim
next nigga that's
Reaper, the
gonna die
Grim
is
Reaper
it's
gonna
the
come
last
for
days of that
his, and
motherfucker.
he coming for his. You best to
Yeah.
believe it. But you know what? That's what brought me into this year, bro, with believing in to
Well,
put some positive vibes into what our energy is so people don't get us misled. And that is this. Um, Number one, like I said, what you eat don't make us shit. Number one. I mean, we are individuals. We're gonna do what we want to do, how we want to do it, when we want to do it. If you can accept the fact that these people are running around here doing the things that they're doing and you have nothing to say about it because they're running the hell out of corporate America, um, don't try to jump on to anything going on with our topics or anything that we bring for content or information on this forum and try to be judgmental or act like it's too much for you.
I mean, motherfucker
Because
came in.
if you had did that, these people wouldn't be on TV. We wouldn't have to be explaining this to our children. So we
Yeah.
done dealing with the okay. That's why I be on Rich so tough about it as to where quit worrying about a sponsor, quit worrying about your support. Do you. Do you? This is the day and age where you gotta we gotta look out for self. Hood gotta save hood. Streets gotta save streets. We can't depend on these people that have bamboozled this whole system in front of everybody and got our whole city looking like a fool. They're like, what is wrong with I have family all over this place and they looking like, what is wrong with the residents in Flint? Well, it's gonna get to the point as to where one of these days I'm not gonna never stop caring because I was born a Flintstone, but I don't have to participate or deal with none of your foolishness that you guys got going on out here. Y'all not even willing to support one another. And this bickering and arguing over petty mess like likes, views, opinions of other people, that shows your maturity level and mindset to a hood ologist like myself. You think little, you gonna be little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You think little, you gonna be little. So you as big as you want to be. But on the same token, I was feeling where it happened. I did review some extra footage and some other stuff going on. There's no way anybody could ever come onto your forum or my forum and make a comment or sit up and make a statement, and I would personally take it into my segment and be like, oh, you talking about me? No, my mama didn't name me no comment. You feel me? No, if I have been told if you got something to say to someone or you got something to address, and I know we got that bad over here. As where, like I said, we done became too much for certain media because we're not on y'all chitlin circuit. No, we're gonna give it to you 100. And we're
I've
gonna
been
give it
doing.
to you hood 100. If I got something to say to Jon Snow, I'm gonna say, yo, Dr. Snow, this is what I got to say about blah blah this, that, and that. That's why I say we got a whole bunch of ninjas running around here
Because
that's willing to throw a rock but hide your hand.
Hey, they used to people sneak dissing their ass. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this
Well,
since
I'm sorry, you can't
2019.
sneak diss me without calling
I
me
know.
out because I'm gonna
I
ignore you.
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
but
ignore you.
but
That's okay.
but everybody ain't got to sneak this. If I got something to say to you, I'm gonna say your name.
I'm gonna
Everybody know
say
I'm gonna
it.
say your name. I'm gonna
Right,
say it. Shit.
right,
I'll
right. I'm gonna
call.
call
I'll
you
call
out
on
by your
all.
name.
I'll call out all 9 city council members, and I'll call out all the. If I got a problem with another podcaster or something, just like the other day,
It
I had
has
a list. I
nothing
had
to
a
do
list of
with
motherfuckers
falling
I had a
out with
problem
them.
with, and I called their name out. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't
Mhm.
call your name out, I ain't got no problem with you. But since you want to make it, you want to grab it out the air. So guess what? Then I guess I'm talking to you. Then shit.
If I was in the middle of my podcast and something like that happened, I wouldn't have even addressed it because,
That was
like
just
you
a
said,
comment.
I have a name. It doesn't matter. I mean, at least during our shows or what we do pay attention to what the audience have to say. We are coming, reading your comments and seeing what you have to say. We want to see what you got to bring to the table. We want to understand what's going on with your, what you got to say about this. If it's something that you want to say, you see, you got to wear it pop straight up. I mean, if somebody has
Yeah.
something to say, we can read our comments right here and there. I analog all day long doing this thing. But on the same token, if I want to call you out or say something to you directly, like you did a couple of folks, that's you. That's you doing you. I do me. All of us are individuals. We have to respect people's private space. They gonna be who they are. That's what makes us all unique. That's what makes
Yeah.
us all unique. They don't understand that you not very grown. You can't make
Yeah.
grown people do what you want them to do. You can't make nobody do nothing.
Listen, let me say this too. Bashing people ain't content. If a
It
motherfucker
sure
ain't
ain't.
bash, if a motherfucker ain't bashing the motherfucker, man, they ain't got nothing to say. Motherfucker done bash the hell out of the Neely, bash the hell out of the city council, bash the hell out of whoever. If you can't bash nobody, that's not content. That's all I gotta say
No,
about
it's
that.
not. No,
That
it's
ain't
not.
content,
No, it's
man.
not.
That ain't
No, it's
shit. That
not.
ain't content, man.
No, it's
But
not. No, it's not. Content is if we sit up here and was like, okay, me and you could sit up and go, okay, what's failing with the relationships that's
yeah, there
going
you
on
go.
in
That's content.
2023?
That's
You
content.
feel
But
me?
bashing
You
somebody
feel
ain't
me? You
content.
feel me? Okay, what's the biggest failure in
That's like playing. Hey,
2022
that's like
that
playing
we're
the
not gonna
devil's and
take into
shit.
2023 as far as relationship wise? What are we gonna do to respect of us being a people to each other? Aren't we gonna change? Are we gonna change the way we speak to each other? Are we gonna accept each other for being who they are and keep it? See, that is content. That is
Yeah,
media.
they need to learn the difference.
Bashing, it's a big difference, and a
They
lot of people
got
don't know
gospel.
that.
Gossip ain't content. Gossip is not content, man. You
No,
know what I mean?
gossip isn't content, and
Shit,
that's
I
something else
did.
that I don't participate in. I don't do mayhem and gossip. I'm not. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I did it. I did a good piece today by myself. All
Okay,
content. I wasn't bashing nobody. It was content. You know what I
right.
mean? You know
And
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what's so good about what we do over here, you and my kings, this over here at Flint After Dark? We can go online and we can hold a show on our own.
Oh yeah.
We don't need to have guests, or we don't need to have any type of guest or a panel or any assistance with doing what we do, because we speak on what we speak on, and usually it's something pertaining to the streets or something that we might want to vent about. We'll tell you we finna have a show that's about to vent. Okay, what you look like stepping into a show as to where you don't really know what the content might be, but then you get in the audience and want to get mad about what you're hearing. That's, like I said, the mistake what happened with Miss Boyd this evening when she stepped in. She figured we yelling and screaming. How? Okay, you don't know what it's like to be an angry black woman or an angry black man.
Uh,
Not
she
in
didn't
your life
argue.
you gonna ever know that. I
She
don't
didn't.
care how many
But
people you be
hey,
around in this world.
she didn't have to
You're
say
never
that
gonna
though.
know what we're angry about. You're never gonna know what we're yelling about. You're never gonna know the
Hey, she
content of
got.
why my voice is so loud and I go off about certain things that I go off about. And that's because you don't know what it is to be in my shoes and never will.
Hey, she got 3 choices. She didn't even have to say that. She got 3 choices: unfriend me, block me.
Right. Stay,
I ain't gonna
unfriend,
even say the
leave,
third one because
or don't
they
talk.
might
Just look.
take me off.
Don't talk.
But
Just watch.
or just or get off, nigga. So,
Right.
You ain't gotta, you
Just
know
because
what I
we
mean?
here don't mean you gotta be here. But then for that
Exactly.
guy to try to be insulting, boo boo, we not here for likes or views. We're doing this because this is what we do. This is what we want to do. We don't care if you come on here or not. You're not a distraction. You didn't bother nobody, Rich, whoever your last name is. That's what I think about you because I don't even remember your
Yo,
last name. I just know it
yo,
begins with a C. And I'm not finna
yo,
cuss you out because I
yo,
already know
dope
you're an
fiend.
ignorant person.
He
You
a
on here,
dope,
you
he a dope
hiding
fiend.
behind a comment.
He a dope fiend /
Listen,
pedophile, motherfucker.
listen.
That what he
We
is.
live. We live. You
Uh,
see us. You hiding behind a comment.
probably ain't even a real page. Probably a
Yeah,
fake page.
right. You hide behind a comment. I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to get offended, but you hiding behind a comment. Talking about
Uh,
0 views, no boo boo, no. You know what? It's somebody watching. It's gonna always be somebody watching. It's just that they watch when they want to watch. We gonna still do what we want to do, regardless to anybody watching when they want to watch. You feel me? I'm not. That's not gonna stop me from doing what I do. I mean, this is my job. I'm gonna do what I want
LV,
to do when I want to do it.
hey, LV, let's go get these clowns no more, no more, no
Oh no,
more,
because they already didn't had an
fuck 'em.
hour.
Yeah, hey, what you got to say in closing, man? For
In closing,
2023,
I am so glad to
2023.
I'm glad that I didn't caught up with you, Kings. I love you dearly. I always will. You're always the top of my line. These people need to understand. I want y'all to know that yes, I do have my own media center, but my baby, I'm always affiliated, always will be, and always will shout out my brothers that brought me into media. I appreciate you guys over here at Flint After Dark that embraced me in and seen something in me that I didn't see. I saw myself. I just didn't really think about aiming to work on being successful with it. So I'm giving you guys credit for egging me on to do what I'm doing and getting to where I'm getting in. I feel satisfaction and things going on with what I see with what we doing this year. It's not gonna be like last year. We just not accepting the BS and the foolishness from last year. And I want us to continue to be able to deliver unlimited content and anything else to this forum that are for the streets and for the hood, because we are the hoodologists in this city. And for those that don't understand or respect that, stay in your own lane.
Yep, I got to stay with all that. We stay where we at. But thanks for coming on, LP.
I
Rich,
appreciate it and I love you, bro. And you
Rich
have a
got that.
good evening. And
Rich got that bootleg
to the
ass
audience, thanks for
internet.
participating. Thanks for
Uh,
participating. I hope didn't anybody get offended, but that's what we do.
but if they did, fuck them. Hey,
Oh
but,
well.
yeah, oh well. All
Oh well.
right,
Get
yeah,
over.
yeah, y'all get
Okay, well,
over it.
good night. Good night to you all, and I will see you soon on my own Talking Tea 810-313 after the 16th. I'm definitely doing like you said. I'm waiting until after
Yeah, y'all
Martin
tune
Luther
into that
King's Day.
MLK after ML King's birthday.
I'm waiting. I did that purposely. You know, my
All right,
birthday is the beginning of Black History Month, and I'm respecting all of our historians. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not in a rush. And like you said, I'm looking on here, and I really haven't missed nothing. Nothing's been going on. So,
nah, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing a damn thing. Hey,
okay,
we'll
baby.
see. Hey, we'll see you after Martin Luther King's birthday.
After Martin Luther King's birthday, unless y'all need me in, just call me in. We can do a snowstorm. It's still winter. Mwah.
All right,
Good
peace.
night, everybody over here, over there.
We out of here. Peace.
All right, deuces.
Yup. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot. I almost forgot.
What?
Hold on. No, I'm supposed to play this in the beginning. I forgot. Hold on a second.
Do it now, then.
I am.
Smack the shit out you when I see. Don't tell me what the fuck to do ever in your life, boy. None of y'all Hollywood plant ass niggas tell none of us what we do. This our culture now. It's up. You can't cancel none of us. It's up, boy. I smack the shit out you when I see. Don't tell me what the fuck to do ever.